Hey guys, what's going on? It's Aya Suggest, and today I wanted to talk about Bitcoin. I see a lot of people are asking about it. A lot of people are seeing that some financial investment companies are giving investors the opportunity to basically invest in Bitcoin in their portfolio. So you should kind of have an idea of what you should be looking for. So I'm going to share my screen and just give you a rundown. Again, this is not financial advice. Although I have really good accuracy with my trades, if you are taking my advice, please understand that you're taking this at your own risk. But I at least want to guide you on your journey. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, hopefully you can see my screen right here. Okay. And I marked up some levels right now that are really important. And basically, whenever you're looking to buy, I'm just going to make this very quick for you. When you're looking to buy, you want to see levels that have been touched often. That whenever you're trading, you want to make sure you do that. And again, this is something I talk about in my free course on how to identify these levels. So you can go ahead and check that out so you'll be able to identify them and feel comfortable. Now, I did do this area right here where these wicks are at because you can see wicks basically explain where price attempted to go, but it was unable to close at that area. So anytime you see that, that means that there was a lot of pressure in the opposite direction, and that is what's causing that wick to form. Now, I am on the weekly chart, and that means that each candle represents 1 week. Okay, so it took essentially 6 days for this to, well, Bitcoin 7 days, excuse me. It took a full week for this to play out. Okay, so right now we have 3 days left and 3 hours on this week. And we had a lot of bearish momentum, which means a push down. And for whatever reason, the market is attracted to this area. So I'm looking to see if we are going to get maybe a little bit more of a push down or if we are going to start to get some rejection, which are these little wicks. And as you can see, every time you see these wicks at a level of support, and support is what serves as a floor. So every time you see these at the levels of support, the market will push up. Now we can't anticipate how much it's going to push up. All we can do is utilize market structure and observe price action, which are the candles. And that's going to allow us to see what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to go down to the daily now that my levels have been drawn. Now, today we had a super bearish day, very bearish. And I saw a lot of people freaking out. Now, personally, I'm not too scared about Bitcoin at the moment. I would be a little bit concerned once maybe it breaks this area right here. So I have the levels here so you guys can see them. But this level is 34,846. And then if that does happen, I'm looking for it to come down to around 29,163. If it does not, I'll be looking for it to go up. So what do you look for to know if you should be doing something long-term or short-term? All right, so let's talk about market structure. Right now, you can see where we have high, low, oops, excuse me. We have a high, a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and so on and so on. And that's a downtrend. Okay, so at the moment, again, we are getting that rejection. And the last time we got that, you can see where the market rejected, came back, and landed on top of the level. So you can see, look, there was a rejection here, and then it came back and it jumped. Then it pushed up. That's called a retest. And that is something that we want to be able to identify. That's what we need in order to consider getting in for a buy. Now, my more experienced traders are going to be able to get in at the very beginning because they're able to understand price action and dissect what's going on the smaller charts because they understand chart correlation. Now, what you're looking for basically on the safe side is this top level of 37,585. You basically want to see the market. If we do get rejection here and this candle closes like that, and there's 2 hours left on this candle, for a bullish move, you're looking for it to come back up and land on top and at least go back up to the previous high. Okay, and that's where you're going to draw your level. Bam. Then you'll have to wait for that level to be the same thing, broken, land on top, and you're going to go to your next level of structure. Now, in the training, I do show how to identify key levels, and what you want to look for is areas that are going to be hit the most. Now, sometimes it's a little bit hard because there's going to be slippage, right? That's going to happen. But the goal is to be able to identify areas where the market has stopped. You see where it came here and it stopped and rejected. And like I told you, with buys, you're looking for wicks at the bottom. For sells, you want the wick on the top. Okay, that is a sign that is rejecting. The buyers are losing their momentum. The sellers are coming into play. There's more orders for the bearish momentum down to sell, and that's what causes that wick to form. So what you want to do is you want to wait for the market to come back and land on top. Then we have a short-term trade opportunity, small swing to 39,758. And then if it does the same thing to this level, we'll take it to this, and so on and so on. Now, if we're unable to get that, then I'm going to be looking for the market to come back down to this area where it once went. Now, I do like to notate wicks because, as you can see, the market has come back, like it likes to come and then close in that area. So if we start to see the market coming down and then the candle closes similarly to this, we'll be looking for a push up. So at the moment, these are the two scenarios that I'm looking for. Now, this candle has not closed yet, so I'm unable to determine what's going on because this could close and go all the way back up, just like this candle right here, and be a wick. You always want to wait for your candles to close. So let's say it does close like this. I'll be looking for it to close either underneath this level and take it down and then come back and do the same and go back down. Or I'm going to wait for tomorrow's momentum and see if it does give us at least a push back up, land on top of this floor, right? We want this floor to no longer be a ceiling. We want it to come back up, land on top, kind of like a basketball, and bounce up. So that's what you want to look for right now with Bitcoin. If you have any questions, just go ahead and post it in the comments. I'll do my best to address it or make a video for it. But I hope this helps you guys when you're looking for trades to invest in. Again, if you like what I'm teaching you, go ahead, sign up for the free course. The info is in the description section. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to do my best to make as many videos as possible to help you with your trading journey. And then I actually have a Mother's Day special for my VIP course, which is my more advanced course. I would recommend taking the free course first. But if you are an intermediate trader or you understand the basics of trading and you're a little bit more advanced and you want to step your game up and maybe become more of a technical trader, then I would definitely recommend that. So you guys hit that subscribe button, make sure you have those notifications on because I'm going to make sure that we're going to have a really good year with our trades and you're going to get the education that you need. Thank you.